Now, the union representing firefighters says workers often ride along in the back of ambulances when patients are transported. And it wants that stopped for now until an investigation is done and safety measures are in place. Always Investigating looked into ambulance safety and found fire is rare, but protocols are supposed to reduce the risk. The day after the deadly ambulance fire in Kailua, the firefighters union wants immediate action to protect its members.
We don't want our members in the back of an ambulance, and we hope that they will put great priority on doing a preliminary investigation to find out exactly how this fire started or where it started.
Firefighters often have to come aboard as part of a co-response and patient transport. The Hawaii Firefighters Association says an investigation alone won't be enough to reassure them it's safe to ride again.
Making emergency, creating emergency protocol or whatever they need to ensure that this particular type of situation cannot happen again.
The union president formally put HFD on notice in a request to immediately cease firefighter accompaniment within all ambulances in operation until the cause is identified, integrity of ambulances in use is assured, and safety measures are in place.
I'm hoping a response by the end of today. I actually made a phone call earlier this morning, and then I followed up with a letter. They were going to look into this right away and get back to me.
EMS workers are represented by UPW.
I understand we've been in contact with them this morning, but I haven't received any expressed concerns from them, but we have been in contact with them.
A review of the prevalence of ambulance fires shows a spate of engine and mechanical related problems in the 1980s that prompted a big nationwide recall, but nothing nationally or locally in recent history. The U.S. Fire Administration, along with FEMA, notes a risk of fire involving medical oxygen equipment, including ambulances.
It happened in the back of the ambulance. The only accelerant, if you will, that I know of that's in the back of the ambulance is oxygen. So it seems to be some kind of failure of equipment or protocol procedures or lack of protocol procedures.
It took 11 minutes to get the fire under control and another 15 minutes to extinguish the flames, all of which firefighters say suggests a strong accelerant like oxygen may have been the cause.
It's not normal for a fire generated by just normal combustible material to burn that long.
Among ambulance fire lessons learned in a FEMA report, training and proper handling of oxygen equipment and flame retardant uniforms to prevent or reduce burn injury. A Honolulu paramedic was injured in this ambulance fire.
Personal protective equipment is a big deal. And a lot of times our firefighters, even when they jump in the back of the ambulance, they're wearing their full personal protective gear, their fire-rated personal protective gear.
We asked both Honolulu EMS and the state for data and records of compliance, and we're waiting to hear back. EMS had praise for their HFD counterparts today.
The Honolulu Fire Department, as well as other EMS units, promptly responded, and we thank all of our teams and our crews, as well as the Honolulu Fire Department, for their prompt response.
Now, an HFD spokesperson told me this afternoon they're still discussing the matter, and we will follow up. Stay with KHON on air and online as we continue to bring you the latest on this investigation.